It's time to
It's time. Hello, good morning. That's the wrong screen. Oh, I forgot to edit my camera this morning. Every day I gotta do this. What is this lighting? How's it going, chat? What's up? Welcome back. Welcome to a very special Starfield stream. That's part of the problem. There we go. Fix that. Turn that on. Aha! Color has returned. Press that. Press that. Boom. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is, where we are. There with the color again. What? Is it my shirt? Is my shirt throwing off the white balance so badly? Alright, let's just turn that off and then manually do it. Distorted Craft, yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. First time chatter. How you doing? How you doing? Let's see. Let's just like extreme. Oh, won't let me drag it. There we go. Right around 3,800. Yeah, sure. All right, turn that off. All right, chat. What's up? We're going to. If I can get it so we can see it good. Let me close this. Let me check a bunch of boxes here. Make sure things are right with my cameras. All right, sorry. I know I forgot to do something. I was too busy trying to find planners and stuff. Trying to find a doctor to introduce me to a coma provided, right? Can we just like fast forward times? Boom. Is it out yet? I have tried to launch the game at least twice. It says it's not available yet. I don't know. It's really rude. It's like here you can install it, but you can't play it. Yeah, let's bring up this one too. All right, so there's gonna be some ads. I couldn't find any sites that weren't covered in ads. And I know what else I'm forgetting. I want to write this stuff down. So what we're going to do, the plan is, let's use Notepad Plus. The plan is we're going to go through. God, sorry, I'll get there in a second. Let's update my Notepad. Baldur's Gate. There was a little mini patch, but I couldn't find any news about Baldur's Gate's mini patch. Tiny little mini patch. So I don't know what's up with that. All right, sincerely, the plan is we're going to look through all the known information from as legitimate sources as I could find. And we're going to try to come up with a plan for what our character might look like when the game comes out, as far as like traits and backgrounds and stuff like that. Probably going to be a relatively short stream. It might only be a few hours. Yeah, sorry. So patching here. It has been a while since I've used Notepad Plus. There we go. Changelog. Drops ads. What are these? I think I can close that tab. Oh, okay. I know what this is. I can close that. Don't need that anymore. Chili recipe. All right, I'll leave that up here. Anyone want this chili recipe? All right, let's switch over. It's cap mod. There you go. Boom. Oh, my cam again. Slight fix. There we go. Yep, we're good. All right. Actually, let's move. No, I don't want to have to reset it up. I'm leaving it where it is. All right. Here's a chili recipe if you guys want to write it down real quick. This is a homemade chili recipe. Anyway. Alright. So, Starfield character creation 1.0. Let's save this. I think I just typed that wrong, but that's okay. There we go. Text saved. All right. Um. Now let's go to this character creation list. Why is it kind of minimize everything? Anyway, let's go back. This is the first one I'm using. This is the Starfield DBB. Yeah, I forgot to full screen this. Uh, is it this? Nope. What is the hotkey to switch tabs in Chrome? No, it is it. But Shift T's open tab. Control T. No, Control T's new tab. All right, hold on a second. Whatever. We'll just have to full screen it every time. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's zoom it in a little bit. So that's like that. And then we'll take our monitor capture here and cut the add off the bottom. And there we go. Boom. All right, chat. Here we go. The first thing that'll pop up as far as our personal record or character creator is going to be stuff like what you look like. We can't really plan that. I'll figure it out. It's probably going to be the first 45 minutes to 2 hours of the game launch. So no point in planning that one out. We can't speed it up. In oh, I should also note there could be things that are different when the game launches. This could be old info that somebody's screen grabbed from like a Starfield Direct and older videos. So it could be different when the game launches. And obviously there could be things that are just completely removed or completely new things that we didn't know existed. There's plenty of backgrounds and traits and things like that that don't have the full details out on them unless they've been leaked somewhere that I haven't seen, right? Um, So yeah, background. The first choice is background. So let's switch over to that tab. There we go. Here are the backgrounds. We got Beast Hunter. We don't really know much about it other than speculation. Probably going to be stuff against living creatures. I'm going to say probably no to this one. Also, let me switch over to this. Background. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, what was that? Oh, I forgot I had this up. Let's close that. There we go. Bouncer. Sturdy close combat specialist, probably. Probably a no for us. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fun melee stuff in the game, but that's not going to be my first build. So, moving on. Bounty Hunter. Maybe. This could be tempting. So, Bounty Hunters. Beast Hunter has weapon proficiency and more stamina. Oh. Well, I will be looking at, before we say any of this is definitive, I have a couple other databases that I'll be looking at that might have other info that this one doesn't. Um, so yeah, let's keep that in mind too. But I needed that reminder. That the other ones might have things that this one doesn't have. All right, Bounty Hunter could be interesting. Um, we'll see. Chef is one of the ones they've talked about probably the most, I feel like. But I don't really. Let's just read it anyway. While the unrefined masses scarf down chunks by the shipload, you cater to those with a more discerning palate. In your kitchen, countless alien species become truly culinary masterpieces. Alien species. Oh, I guess like, never mind. Alien means like the fauna. As far as we know, there's no like sentient aliens in the game. If you got spoilers, let's try to keep it as spoiler free as we can, other than what shows up in these wikis too. We don't want leaks and spoilers popping up. I will time people out. All right. You can craft specialty food and drinks and research additional recipes at a research lab. You do 10% more damage with melee weapons and scavenging. So you get these skills. We'll get the skills in a second. But yeah, you unlock skills with your backgrounds. Chef backgrounds about gaining extra sustenance. Scavenging skill would be get you extra ingredients. Gastronomy will let you craft specialty food and drinks. And being dueling, being good at dicing and using the chef's knife makes sense that you get melee weapon bonuses. Combat medic. Hey, there's someone who might be able to help you with that induced coma. Alright, leave it to human beings to fight over something as infinite as outer space. That's where you come in. You've never been afraid to take on an enemy, but you'd much rather take care of your friends. Yeah, you get pistol certification, more damage with pistols. You get med packs that heal more, and you get 30 max HP for, just knowing better wellness than the average person. The skills are pretty straightforward. Bioentry demands second look. Flavor takes care of first taking care of your friends. Does it mean you'd be healing allies as well as yourself? Yeah, well, see, we already know this. There's confirmed 20 plus companions in the game, and obviously, just like in other Bethesda games, you'll be able to heal those. Alright, Cyber Runner. I hadn't considered this as an option for this game, that's for sure, but let's read it. Maybe it's something I'll be interested in. We just finished our Cyberpunk playthrough, and Starfield might keep us from playing New Liberty or Phantom Liberty right away, so maybe we can fill both niches together. From Neon to New Atlantis and Megacorp stand as monuments to power, prestige, and profit. You work both for and against them on the inside and out, often sacrificing conscience for credits. Excuse me. You get stealth security, which allows you to attempt to hack advanced locks and bank 2 auto attempts, and you get theft as skills. It's a specialized stealth build offering unrestricted access to locked off areas. Early in your playthrough, letting you steal from NPCs also makes us wonder if you'll already have clout or infamy with Xenofresh or Ryujin. Maybe. Cyberneticist. Robots, mirror toys, neuroamps, good for parlor tricks. The colony war may have made implants and upgrades available to veterans, but once you saw a greater future, you once saw a greater future. Humans and machines is one. So again, medicine, security, you can tend to same as we just read, and 10% more damage with laser weapons. And this automatically sounds more interesting to me than Cyber Runner because laser weapons are always like it's my go-to build in Fallout, right? I like hacking, and med perk is fine. And I'm not as concerned about like stealthing and pickpocketing. So Cyberneticist is on the maybe. So let's go back over the Cyberneticist, Bounty Hunter, and Chef. Those are our 3 maybes right now. Chef, Bounty Hunter, and Cyberneticist. Netist. How's that spelled? Cybernet Assist. One more I. There we go. Woof. Woof. All right, coming up next, Diplomat. Another one that by the name, sounds interesting to me. The wars are over, peace now reigns in the settled systems, but only because there are those quietly fighting to keep it. Because few agreements were signed, words were heeded, lives were spared. Increased chance of success on speech challenges, sounds good. Commerce, make more money, sounds good. And wellness, because you can afford to have good food. Extra HP. Diplomat is a bit of a wet blanket. What? Disadvantage in a gunfight? Don't care. You can talk your way out of a gunfight. Uh huh. Yeah, it goes on the list. Diplomat goes on the list. There we go. Now what? Explorer. Now, because of my playstyle, if you've seen me play Mass Effect Andromeda or nearly 100%ing other big RPGs, I do like exploring, but I think there might be other things that fit the explorer mold in a better way for me personally than than this one. But we'll see. I could be wrong. They said exploration is lost art. You didn't listen. As the major factions argued over the space they desperately tried to control, you were busy uncovering the wonders of the settled systems. Get lasers? Love that. Astrodynamics? I assume that's a piloting thing? And surveying. So arguably one of the most open-ended of all their options with returning still include boosts to your mapping and traveling capabilities. Yeah. Yeah, it goes on the list. It goes on the list. Maybe I should split this screen in half. Like, can I do that? Where is it? I lost it. Chat, where did it go? Oh, there we go. Oh, not and have it. Okay, hold on. We can fix this. Okay, and then we'll just bring this down a little bit more. Boom. Fixed. That'll make it easier for me to navigate anyway. And then let's just move this over a little bit. Boom. Boom, bada da boom. Alright, Gangster. Do we want to play Gangster? We don't know anything about it on this wiki, but again, we'll be looking at the other ones. In fact, maybe I should be. Let's check this. Did I leave the. Yeah. No, that's different. Okay. Backgrounds are here on this one. All right, so they also don't have any of this built in for this one. And yeah, similar to IGN's backgrounds. Did they have the bounty hunter stuff? No, or the beast hunter. All right, so it looks like so far they have pretty much the same stuff. There's at least one space age Tommy gun, hopefully. Agreed. Big list Starfield weapons. All right, Homesteader. Maybe interesting. Self-sufficiency is sure to be key to Homesteader background, so expect starting skills enable to make more with less. Yeah, probably some crafting stuff. Maybe the wellness skill. Industrialist. Who knows? Might have bargaining. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, yeah. Homesteader probably gets bonuses to building outpost in some way, whether it's just crafting it or maintaining it or both. All right, here's one that just by name alone is a big probably. Long hauler. We could be a space trucker, chat. I think this one sounds interesting. Good increase personal carrying capacity and ship cargo hold space. I assume it's mostly about your ship, allowing your ship to maybe get further on like less fuel efficiency or something like that, or cost less, or more carrying capacity. Traders and would-be space freighters amongst you, yes. And those who want to pick up everything, also yes. That's us. Loot it all. Gotta have all the loot. Give me the loot, 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 loot. That's me. I am going to move the cam box. And the cam. That's a little better. A little better contrast this way. Yeah, long hauler, big probably. Honestly, if I had to pick right now, I think that's what I'm picking. Based on the info we have. Other skills and things that we don't know could change things. Let's double check. Long hauler doesn't have anything. They don't have anything beyond Explorer on IGN. Is that the same here? They got xenobiologist when we get to it. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Pilgrim. There's a lot of religions, including Light and the Great Serpent, Sanctum Universal. Yep, they announced all those in various Q&As and things like that. Stands to reason that setting would include religious pilgrims. Could offer various quests or reputation boosts with the factions. It could be specific to a certain faction even. We'll probably won't play that, at least not on the first playthrough. Professor. Maybe we've heard comparisons by like Pete Hines and other people to Indiana Jones with various gameplay relations. So maybe Professor's like a relic hunter, artifact seeker, Indiana Jones style. Who knows? Um, so that could be a maybe based on, if we had more info, but I'm going to pass for now. Ronin. Um, a Ronin is a masterless samurai. Samurai as inspiration for this background. We mostly count on melee weapons and armor boost. Yeah, I would say that's likely. It could also, like, is this a Star Wars reference maybe? What do you think, chat? What else could Ronin mean in the Starfield universe? I mean, I guess it could still be an unintentional Star Wars reference, even if it's not directly like be Darth Vader. Okay, so wait, that's the end of their list. Alright, let's go over to the other list. Sculptor, Soldier, Space Scoundrel. Alright, so I have no idea what Soldier is, but Soldier is. No idea what Sculptor is as far as this game's concerned. The Space Scoundrel, first of all, definitely a Star Wars reference. And, by the way, this is 100% pure speculation. There's going to be sentient aliens in this game, right? You got xenobiologists that says in the game, settled system is home to untold alien species. And while none of them have yet proven sentient, that never deterred you. So you sought out and studied them for whatever gifts they offered, right? There's too many hints at the fact that there's going to be sentient aliens at some point. Just and stuff like this. I guess I can't get rid of this ad. So yeah, I think Space Scoundrel is probably similar to Long Hauler and Gangster. For those of us, and Bounty Hunter maybe, for those of us who might want to start the game as a person on the other side of the law and yeah, try and make money a less illegal way. All right, let's go. Oh my God, this huge ad on IGN. All right, so next up.
Your mother was a lizard.
Your mother was a
was a
lizard.
lizard.
Whoa, we got it twice? Why did I play twice? Thanks for that. How you doing? So let's recap while this ad break is finishing. We don't know enough about Ronan. Ronan sounds interesting. We don't know if it's a Star Wars reference or not. Space Scoundrel is a likely background for us. Long Hauler, if I had to pick one, is the one I'm picking right now. So we're just going to put a big series of stars here. That's the one I'm probably picking, right? But other possibilities when we get in the actual game that might change our mind. Explorer maybe, but really Diplomat, getting those charisma checks, making more money, have more HP, getting reputation boosts with major factions potentially. That could be fun. Cyberneticist, getting lockpicking, doing bonus damage with lasers, medicine, more healing. Those sound fun. Bounty Hunter as a gameplay, for the role play of it sounds fun. Chef for the role play of it sounds fun. And we wouldn't do bad melee weapon damage. It's only melee one I'm really considering. And that's it. Those are the ones we're considering so far. So next we're going to look at apparently the next segment in creation is traits. Boom. What are traits? Well, I'll move all this down one, that up one. There we go. Starfield traits are many traits to choose from. They're all optional and they also have negative effects. So if you played on New Vegas or other games with similar systems, um, Wasteland, etc., we've seen 17 different traits, and here they are. Ready? So we may pick some or none of these. Alien DNA. Volunteer for a controversial experiment that combines alien human DNA. As a result, you start with higher health pool and greater endurance, but healing is less effective. Interesting. Yeah, you combine this with the ones that have like Diplomat or Chef to get the bonus HP, so you could have even more starting HP. It's unclear if DNA in question for Starfield creatures that we know of or something else, but presumably, again, not a known sentient alien, so probably won't take that one with any of these, but we'll see. Dream Home. You own a luxurious, customizable house on a peaceful planet. Unfortunately, it comes with a 50,000 credit mortgage with Galbank. Wait, I didn't know this was in here. So, hold on, chat. Is this is Galbank fucking what's his name from Animal Crossing? Is it Took? Tom Nook. That's his name, not Took. Not a fool. Anyway, is it Tom Nook? Galbank equals Tom Nook? Chat. Chat. I never got to stream Animal Crossing, so if I could do it in Starfield. Um, Interesting. I can't imagine I would pick this one unless we're Diplomat, right? So let's put Dream Home if Diplomat. Do any of the others make sense for it? Maybe Chef. All right, there we go. All right, empath. You're deeply connected to the feelings of others, performing actions your companions like will result in temporary increase in their combat effectiveness, but performing actions they don't will have the precise opposite effect. So this is companion buffing, chat. This is interesting. Temporary combat debuff. I see my heavy price pay for disagreement. You can also choose. Um, hmm. Hmm. Could also say empath working with diplomat or bounty hunter. We'll leave that as a may. We'll come back to that one. All right. Extrovert, you're a people person. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring with human companions, but you use more oxygen when going alone. Can't be combined with introvert. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, see, it's specifically human companions, and I definitely plan on using at least one of the robots that exist, the one that we know about. And if there's more, I might want those also. And we don't know how many companions you can have with you, so I probably won't be taking that. All right, Freestar Collective Settler. You gain access to special Freestar Collective dialogue options and better rewards from some missions given by the faction. But crime bounty towards other factions is greatly increased. So if you commit crimes against other factions, um, hmm, interesting. Freestar Collective is a coalition dedicated to preserving the personal freedoms of its citizens. Um, I don't know. Let's put uh 3-star settler if diplomat. Okay, there we go. That's a maybe. That's a maybe. I don't know which ones of these you guys like, chat, and what your thoughts are on combining these different backgrounds and traits and things like that. All right, so you can just start off with the adoring fan. I don't know, maybe I misunderstood that or forgot already. But hero worship, you've earned the attention of an annoying, adoring fan who will show up randomly and jabber at you incessantly. On the plus side, he'll give you gifts. So you just get that, chat. Trey sure be familiar to fans of Oblivion. He's back. Starfield crew member that you can bring aboard your ship, take across galaxy, land on desolate planet. Oh god. Um, it's even the returning voice actor. Would I ever choose this? Would we take? Let's would we do hero worshipped if we were a long hauler? No. Bounty hunter? Maybe. Let's put that on there. Maybe. These are all maybes. Introvert, you really need your alone time. You have more endurance when adventuring alone, but less when adventuring with other human companions. You would take the adoring fan, no matter what background you pick. Did you hear all of it? Do you need me to recap? Will show up randomly and jabber at you incessantly. All right, introvert, you really need your alone time. You have more endurance when adventuring alone, but less when with other human companions. So again, if we're using robots, yeah, lone wanderer perk, which I really liked in Fallout 4. If I get annoyed, I can shoot him. Yeah, the implication by this was, since they're a crew member, you could maybe just leave them somewhere. I don't know. Now the question is, if you just leave them somewhere, will they still find a way back? I assume they will. All right, kid stuff is one I've heard about, and I think sounds good. Your parents are alive and well, and you can visit them at their home, but 2% of all the money you earn is deducted automatically and sent to them. uh, so your garnish space salary. Apparently, in earlier builds, it was 10%. That's surprising. If you had the bargaining skill, you could reduce this. I think kid stuff is one I will consider um, as a long hauler, I think. And you can definitely visit them. Yeah, and um, it says it's unclear. What I read said it clearly the appearance of your parents is based on your physical attributes that you make in the character creator. Neon Street Rat. You grew up on the mean streets of Neon. You gain access to special dialogue options, better rewards for some missions on Neon. Crime bounty by other factions is greatly increased, so this is similar to Freestar Collective. I think if we go cyberneticist, that it totally makes sense to be a street rat. So, uh, street rat if cyberneticist. Neon's the most vibrant location. Yeah. All right. Raised enlightenment. Here we go. If you're a pilgrim, you might want this, right? You grew up as a member of the Enlightened, you gain a significant discount at the organization store, but lose access to the Sanctum Universum store. There are a number of religions, and then you can get Raised Universal, and then Serpent's Embrace, which is the other religion. So these are all, um, yeah, that's the same, except for now the Serpent's one. Crowd jumping provides a temporary boost to health and endurance, but health and endurance are lowered if you don't continue jumping regularly, like an addiction. So grab jumping is like their light speed, I think. Pretty sure that's what it is. Spaced. Your body has become acclimated to space. Health and endurance are increased when in space, but decreased when on the surface. Okay. We might pick that if we're a bounty hunter, maybe. And you can pick more than one trait. I think we'll scroll back up. I think you can pick three. There's one called Taskmaster. We don't know what it does, but maybe it's an outpost or crew ability. That makes sense. Terra Firma. We don't know what it does, but obviously it's probably the inverse of spaced. Um, I don't know that I would pick that one anyway, though. Weirdly. United Colonies Native. Um, it's probably similar to the Freestar Collective trait. United Colonies are the largest military and political force in the settled systems. This trait will make you right at home alongside other members of this faction. Unwanted hero. Wonder. Let's put that down because it sounds like something that could work with a Scoundrel, right? Even though we don't know what it is, unless it's in, we haven't gotten to. Where's traits at? Starfield traits. There we go. Let's make sure they might have more info here. These all look the same. Let's close this ad. No, they don't have it either. One it is described as trait which gives you a damage buff when your health is low. However, while the specifics haven't been revealed, downside of one trait is the onslaught of mercenaries who will randomly show up trying to collect your bounty, dead or alive. Gives a damage boost when the health is low. Mercenaries will randomly show up to kill you. Let's see if IGN has anything different on any of these. No, I got the same info or lack of info. Looks like they got all the same stuff here. Okay. So next up is skills and abilities. All right, let's go to the skills and abilities here. All right. It would be funny to be wanted as a bounty hunter, but I think if we picked one, it'd probably be because we're a cyberneticist. Not a diplomat, not a long hauler, maybe a scoundrel. Possibly. All right, let's look at skills. So you get some skills from your background, right? Let's go back to background, right? Let's read this. They provide you with a set of starting skills. You get 3 starting skills. Each background also has some flavor text and role playing, etc. So then skills say your equipment, faction, allegiance, weapon choice will have a significant impact on gameplay and sort of biggest changes you can make to your character or through the skills you select at the start of the game and when you level up. Each skill has 4 ranks. 82 skills in total, split between 5 categories. So you got physical skills, social skills, combat skills, science skills, and tech skills. All right, I need a drink, chat, or I'm going to lose my voice. Check some stuff real quick on the interwebs. And yeah, anyway. What do you all think so far? Anyone got any ideas for their character that they want to share? What builds are you all making out there? Space Cowboy. So what background is that though? Is that one of these like long hauler, or space scoundrel, or bounty hunter, or none? There, I'm pretty sure at least some of these options you can pick none. Traits you can definitely pick none. I think you can pick zero background, anonymous or something like that was the terminology that the interview used. And then I guess you just pick your starting skills in that case. All right, so here's combat skills, some kind of soldier. Oh yeah, there was a soldier one. Let's go back. Oh right, we don't have the info on the soldier yet. Soldier background doesn't have info yet. All right, here, I think the skills page might be better than the other one. Let's go. Yeah, I don't really like this one. Let's use this one. All right, let's gives you 3 starting skills. Your background. When you level up, you can unlock new skills after which you rank up. So it doesn't show. We might not really be picking any skills at level 1. Five different trees, each with 4 tiers of skills. Each tree starts with an assortment of 5 skills you can choose to invest in, adding more to unlock advanced expert master skill tiers. Rank up each skill you unlock by performing certain challenges. After placing a point in a security skill to hack advanced locks, you can upgrade to rank 2 by picking 5 locks, which will allow you to pick expert locks. Yeah, so I don't think we're necessarily picking one, but we can go through the ones that we know about. So, wellness is a skill we might be starting with, right? It's possible. By embracing an active lifestyle, good nutrition habits, one may improve their overall sense of health. You get 30 points of extra hit points to start off with. Would you say Bounty Hunter fits Cowboy Bebop? Space Cowboy, yeah. Scoundrel also probably. And Soldier fits Halo, Firefly, Space Cowboy. Yeah, I agree. Decontamination, slightly increased chance to recover from infections. Once you recover from 5 infections, you rank it up. Scoundrel kind of fits both of them, honestly. All 3. There's a little bit of Han Solo in what's his name in Cowboy Bebop, and and Mal, Malcolm Reynolds. All right, martial arts. Still, to rank up martial arts, you need to do a set number of damage with unarmed attacks, and then more damage to rank it up again. So it's pretty straightforward. Nero strikes, probably similar with the rank ups. Stealth, perform multiple sneak attacks to rank it up. Bargaining, buy items for 5% less and sell for 10% more. Ranking it up is probably like using persuasions or just selling a certain amount of credits worth of stuff, I would assume. Commerce. In the settled systems free market economy, almost anyone with the right skill set can open and run a successful business. Negotiation, diplomacy. You can force a target NPC at or below your level to stop fighting for a while. Nice. So it's just a charm person. Gastronomy. Access to brand new worlds means access to brand new ingredients. There is almost no limit to the delicious foods and drinks the talented chef can prepare. Craft specialty food and research additional recipes at research labs. So that's if we go chef, we'll have gastronomy to start off with. Instigation. When combat is required, it can be advantageous to convince others to do the fighting for you. You can force a target NPC at or below your level to attack their ally. Nice. Scavenging, there are those who can find just about anything, and their success is usually dependent on knowing how and where to look. Now, I wonder with they haven't shown a VAT style system or talked about anything like that. Does have they confirmed there is or isn't some kind of way to active pause or slow time? Because with this instigation and diplomacy, it would definitely be advantageous, right, to be able to get into a nearly turn-based mode or something like that temporarily. I'm assuming not, because I feel like we would have heard about it, or I would have heard about it specifically. Maybe it has been said though. Hmm. Anyway, scavenging. There are those who find just about anything, and their success usually depends on knowing how and where to look. Da 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 da. Intimidation, ability to strike fear into an opponent, causing them to flee so that you can escape or attack first, can prove critical. So, rank 1, you can force an NPC to flee. Rank 2, you can target an NPC up to 10 levels higher than you to flee for a limited time. Rank 3, you can force someone up to 20 levels higher than you. And then rank 4, intimidate targets now flee for a substantial amount of time. And you get the rank ups just by intimidating 5 people, 25 people, 50 people, etc. Okay, I like the rank up for leadership. So leadership is companions gain 15%, gain affinity 15% faster. Whatever affinity is. Which might maybe be like how they level up and get stronger. I don't know. But to rank it to the next level, you got to sprint 1,000 meters. Don't sprint 1,000 members, chat. Don't do that. Sprint 1,000 meters with an active follower. Outpost management. So I feel like there's a lot more skills than physical that we just haven't seen, right? Surely because there's so many social skills. Anyway, outpost management is probably pretty obvious. Persuasion and the settled system's nuanced ability to listen and discuss can often accomplish far more than simply shooting first and asking questions later. Gain increased chance of success on speech challenges. Xenosociology, bonus with aliens, or get more from aliens, etc. Theft, while not entirely honorable and certainly not legal, it is nonetheless occasionally necessary to discreetly remove property from someone else's person. Fun. Alright, so then there's just combat, so separate from physical. Um, ballistics. They do more damage. They do more damage. They do more damage. Oh, no, they do more damage, and eventually the range is increased. So ballistic weapons are traditional, modern, human, or real world, I should say, weaponry. To rank them up, you got kill 20, 50, 120, 250 enemies with those weapons. Dueling, considered by many to be a lost art, close attacks with melee weapons can often be deadlier than ranged combat. You get 10% more damage melee weapons to start off. Probably scales similarly. And at rank 4, you get some other bonus, probably. Lasers. Personal laser weapons are in widespread use across settled systems. Specialized training can greatly increase their effectiveness. So more damage, same scaling. Same with pistols. Demolitions. Chat, you know. If you watch Cyberpunk playthrough, I love demolitions. Last time I played Fallout, I used a lot of bombs and grenades and dynamite and Molotovs and whatever I can get my hands on. It is a fun way to play these games, especially when there's ragdoll and low gravity or no gravity. Chat. I might do a lot of stuff with no physics. You know? I just might. I don't know. Sounds fun to me. Blowing stuff up in zero G's sounds fun. And from what we've seen in the videos, can cause some pretty funny stuff. So it's good content. No? Just me? I'm the only one? Oh, man. 1 second, chat. Let me reply to this. Yes. Wait, yes, what? I said like 17 questions. I'm the only one? No, that can't be true. All right. Let's move on. Heavy weapons, same as before. Wait, no, this is different. Gain 30 damage while aiming down sights with the heavy weapon. Pistol certification. I forget which backgrounds start with it that we know about. There we go. Pistol. Combat medic. That's the only one that we know about that starts with it. Homesteader might, soldier might. Um, so there could be others that start with it. Gain 30 damage while aiming down sights with heavy weapons. Particle beams. I fucking want particle beams. Can I just start with that? Who gets that as a starting skill? Can I start with a particle beam weapon? Rapid reload. Gain a chance to reload your weapon twice as fast as normal. Want to reload 150 times. Empty magazines. So if you take this perk, this skill, you have to not reload when you're at 2 ammo if you want to rank it up. You need to use those 2 ammo before you reload. Little optimization tip for you before the game even launches, chat. You're welcome. Alright, sniper certification. Scoped weapons are sturdier and have less sway. Steadier. Sorry. So get more, kill more, get less sway. Shotguns, rifles, targeting greatly increased accuracy and range when shooting without aiming. So that's off the hip. Dang. It only ranks up when you kill 125 without aiming? That's a lot. Doing ODST crap? I don't know what you mean. Explain. SMG and pistol. Okay. Off the hip with targeting. I assume marksmanship is ADS. Alright, so then there's science skills. Hold on a second. One second yet. I forgot to switch back to this tab over here and refresh. Where are my lights? Let's try. Oh god. No, no, no. No. Ah! It's just washing me out and making me look so pale. It's the same. Whatever. Something's up with my camera. Alright, science skills. Now, cyberneticist, diplomat maybe. Pretty much all these could use at least. Pretty much. Oh, I see what I did. Yeah, there we go. Pretty much all of these could use at least some science skills. So we got astrophysics. You can scan the moons of your current planet. You have a 10% chance to discover a trait when scanning. So moons and stuff have traits. Scan 10 unique planets or moons. I mean, if you all saw me play Mass Effect 2, you know I'm going to scan every fucking thing 100%. We're going to send out all the fucking probes. Probe fired. I don't have that as a sound effect. Note to self, get that as a sound effect.
Shepard.
Anyway. Astrodynamics. Advanced technology is one thing, takes skill, patience, and a little bit of love to coax even more capability out of ship's grav drive. See, that could be good for a lot of classes. Botany, scan more flora. Definitely could be useful for as a chef or pretty much anything. Geology, surveying. Humanity now has access to untold alien worlds and ability to decipher all that data, while on the ground has become an essential skill set. So that's on the ground scanning, I think. Chemistry. You can create improved chems, research additional chems. Traditionally, Fallout, Skyrim, even to some degree, Cyberpunk, I haven't used a lot of chems, potion buffs, and stuff like that. But I have gotten better about it, so using them when it makes sense. But we'll see. Medicine, we already know heals 10% more, and outpost engineering we knew about, we don't know what it does. Boost pack training, boost jump 10 times while in combat to improve it, so just more efficient use of boost packs, use it more, use it longer, get further, stuff like that. Missile weapon systems deal 1,000 damage to enemy ships with missiles. Piloting, starship engineering. So there's a skill. So we know from the direct. We know from the direct that building your ship can be a very big part of the game if you want it to be. And there's a starship engineering perk that maybe makes that cheaper or makes you so you can build your own stuff, maybe, or different stuff. Interesting. This is all vastly interesting, chat. Particle beam weapon system. Ship weapons utilizing particle beam technology are the preferred choice for captains who prefer to damage multiple ship systems at once. Oh, those are particle beams. But this seems like it's scaled to ground combat, to person combat, personal combat. Is there particle beams for both? Ballistic weapon systems. Yeah, there might be for both. Security allows you to hack advanced locks and spank auto attempts, expert locks, etc. The more you pick, the more you level it up, the more you can pick, etc. Spend a digipick to eliminate keys that aren't required to solve the puzzle. Payloads. Any pilot can haul cargo, but it takes special determination and training to maximize cargo space. Yay! Is your character good at the Jenga that is putting things in the trunk and making everything fit? Robotics. In an age where robots and autonomous turrets are employed in the combat capacity, study robotics can be instrumental. And then there's starship design, which is separate from engineering. So interesting. Those couple of skills, I really would like to see more on those. Yeah, let's see. Is there anything else in this IGM one that we missed? No, we were just looking at this, right? Yeah. Skills and abilities. Yeah, it's the same. Actually, that covers a lot of stuff. So that's the skills. Here's some weapons, chat. Um, What are we looking at here? So this is the weapon in the inventory. It does 17 damage. This modified calibrated Razorback does 189. Advanced Grendel is a physical damage with 7.77 millimeter ammo, 50 mag, 300 rounds, 170 fire rate. Is that per second? Are you firing the full 50 rounds in like an eighth of a second? That can't be. That's too fast. Must be like based on 100 as the minimum or something like that, or the average. Hold on a second, chat. I got a text or something I need to check on. All right. It has a mass, so carrying capacity, or is that? They talked about. I don't see anything about what the mass means. $11 millimeter caseless ammo. Does that mean anything to you gun nerds? This one looks cool. Some kind of like one of those like flip shotguns or something like that. What? I said, does 11 millimeter caseless ammo mean anything to you? 11 millimeter. Isn't that really big? Like, I know there's like 50. What is? Hmm. Oh, there's a proper coach shotgun, basically. This one uses 3K VR laser. Cheaper per bullet. Electromagnetic, rate of fire is 180. It might matter, actually, the effective weight. The cutter uses cutter ammo. Energy damage. Fire rate is 76. I don't know what we're learning here, chat, but we're learning stuff. Heavy fuse ammo. Rare particle beam rifle. So you can definitely get particle beam rifles. Long barrel, recon laser sight, short scope, tactical mag. Hand loading volatile rounds that are designed to pack a bigger punch but aren't as stable and can fail on occasion. I wonder if it really does possibly jam. 1,238 rounds. Fire rate of 25 is really slow, but it's like a rifle, so that makes sense. The value 11,249. Is that high? What was. Oh no, we don't have a screenshot of that one. What was this one? It's pretty high. This one's 2,700. This is a laser pistol, Combatech Solstice Ember. to laser rounds, holds a lot. Low fire rate again. Standard barrel laser sight, focal lens, ignition beams. .15 by 25 CII shell. It's a shotgun. A lot of different ammo types, which could be annoying. Hopefully it's not, but they could be annoying. I don't know. I don't know that I have any preference on any of these right now. Oops, didn't mean to click it again. Let's look at some of the armors. So we got a Constellation spacesuit. You can hide it in settlements. You can compare, inspect. Gives you some physical energy and electromagnetic resistance. Also gives you some thermal, corrosive, and radiation resistance. Just a little bit though. And the Explorer Safe spacesuit is a bigger version. Merc spacesuit overview. That's the Merc spacesuit. Shock troop. There's a lot of different spacesuits. All right, chat. I guess we're kind of through a lot of stuff. Let's recap and figure out, see if we can't narrow it down then, okay? I don't think the spacesuits are going to affect my opinion like I thought they might. The guns aren't. It's really going to come down to the roleplay stuff. We might be a long hauler with kid stuff trait. We don't really know exactly what long hauler gets. Kid stuff gives 2% garnishment, but we get to go visit our family and have that extra side quests and story and stuff that might go along with it, presumably. I might decide to be a diplomat or chef, and if we do, we'll pick the dream home. Posture check, we're good. Thanks. The dream home diplomat's what it sounds like. Chef's basically what it sounds like. Dream home, you start with a outpost basically, customizable home on a peaceful planet, but you do have a 50,000 credit mortgage that has to be paid weekly. Do you have to pay that amount weekly, or is that the total anyway? We might go Freestar Collective Settler. After we read up on the factions some more, especially if we're a diplomat. I doubt it, but I might pick the hero worshipped just for the fun, the lulz of it. Get the adoring fan who brings you gifts. Free stuff sounds fun. The downside is there's a person who likes you, It's not that bad of a downside. You get free gifts, and there's a person who likes you and tells you how much they like you all the time. That's not that bad. We might be a street rat and be a cyberneticist. That might be fun. Um, get special dialogue options, better rewards on Neon. But if we commit crimes, um, the bounties are bigger. It's a little bit of a weird downside, honestly. But um, we might pick space where we get bonuses out in space if we're a bounty hunter. But we also might not because a lot of the bounties might be on the ground on planet side. We might pick on one in hero, but we don't know what it does. And yeah, similar to wanted, we don't know the full trait other than it gives you some kind of damage buff when your health is low. Downside of the one trait is the onslaught of mercenaries who randomly show up and try to collect your bounty, dead, not alive. So more encounters, more XP, more loot, but also you might just fucking die and maybe even get into a hard to escape situation. So who knows? But yeah, I think we're leaning long hauler and maybe hero worshipped or kid stuff. I don't hero worshipped might be weird with long hauler, but we'll see what the full description is. That's probably where we're going to go with our first ever Starfield character when the game launches in I don't know 6 days. Let's look at the countdown. It's 5 days and change. No, that's not what I wanted. I got a Starfield. There it is. That's the one. I thought I had a bookmark. 5 days and 13 hours. That's right. It will also launch at 8 p.m. my time next Thursday. Um, so keep that in mind. We're going to probably do like normal streams next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, we might do a short stream in the morning, and then I'm probably just going to nap, and then we're going to do as long as I can stream Thursday night. Ugh, I'm already tired. I'm with our chatter earlier who was talking about going in and just trying to medically induce a coma for the next 5 days. Um, it's true. As we'll be able to. The recent leaks have been controversial. I have avoided the leaks so far, and I will continue to try to do so. And we're a leak-free channel here, but yeah, hopefully it's nothing that'll impact our enjoyment of the game. Also, hello. Thanks for stopping by the channel. How you doing? Doo doo. I lied about something on Twitter. It's definitely possible. Probably, probably not something that's going to affect my enjoyment. I could be wrong, but I doubt it's going to matter to me. I'm not going to be like, oh my god, I can't believe they lied about this little thing. I could be wrong. I hope I am not. Hope I'm not wrong. Really wish I knew why this piece of crap webcam has got such messed up white balance today. That looks a little more realistic. Um, the important thing to remember about leaks too is consider the source and where the source obtained the information from. Um, Sometimes people leak things about builds that are not the gold build, the live build, and have slightly incorrect information. Might not be the case in this situation, but it has been the case in other times in the history of gaming and leaks. Nice. Avoided everything since this first direct. I'm looking to see if there's anything we overlooked while we were looking through these. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, I did see. I think I know what you're talking about, actually. I think I know what leak they're talking about. I saw someone complaining about it. Um, and I really don't fucking care. And I don't think it's a contradiction at all. I don't think it's even kind of a little bit of a competition. It's not a lie. If it's the open world traveling thing that we're talking about, it's not a contradiction. It's not a lie. There's an egg ghost shell in Destiny 2 now. I don't know what that means. Oh, ghost shell. Those are the little things that follow you around. Here's what I'll say about the leak without spoiling anything, because it's definitely not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler. It's a gameplay thing. Um, Little buddy who hacks things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the comment on Twitter is, "Can you explore planets?" And the answer is yes. You can explore the whole planet. And then maybe there's like some barriers and limitations to that are in the game. Well, yeah, there's got to be some limitations. The end. It's a video game. It's not the actual real world. There's always going to be limitations in the video game. It's not a contradiction. What was the actual? Hold on. I want the actual Pete Hines quote because it was really his quote was so open ended, and I said this live when he said it a couple days ago. Hines. Um, what was that quote? Yeah. The question was, when I land on a planet, will I be able to explore that whole entire planet? He said, "Yep. If you want, walk on, brave explorer." So it's very open ended what that means. The whole entire planet that we created is explorable. All of it that we created to be explorable is explorable. Does that mean there might be loading zones or places where you can't go? Yeah. But you can explore all of it that's explorable. Obviously. So people who took that to mean that like I can just land on a planet and now I can explore it for the next 300 years because it's going to take forever. Like, what did you expect? There's limitations to it. If you want No Man's Sky, that'll be a different game. If you want little planets that you can walk around on and explore in an hour or so, um, which is a great game. I love No Man's Sky, but this ain't it, right? Can't. The question was, can I explore the whole planet? And the answer was yes, obviously. No, you can't. We're going to say you can only explore not like 10% of the planet. But that's the same as you can explore all the planet that's available in the game. Either way, it's the same. So they're both vague, open-ended questions or statements. So yeah, no lie was told, no exaggeration was told. A vague question was asked, and a vague answer was given. Now people are surprised that there's loading zones and things like that. I think we covered pretty much everything. Some of these skills, I feel like. Oh, okay, no, it says there's 16 skills in each category. So we don't know a lot of the physical skills. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah. Bad Empire, what's up? How you doing? Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We only know 13 of the social skills. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 science, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tech skills. There's a lot. There's a lot we don't know in the skill trees. Lots of skill trees. Gonna be some fun stuff, chat. Um, is there? I guess it's somewhere out there. There's a look of the trees. I guess we can. I could Google that. Starfield skill trees. Ah, here we go. What is no? Open image. There we go. So social. Oh, you can't see the names though. Interesting. So it's 5533 is the breakdown. That makes sense. It's also a little surprising that no one has a skill builder yet. Get out of here. Reject all. Go away. So here's like security, standardized digital lockdown mechanism. Yeah. Alright. List of every Starfield skill we currently know. They got probably all the same ones we just saw on the other sides. Yeah. very cool, chat. I can't wait to play the game. Like I said, we're going to be playing Thursday, at 8 p.m. my time Eastern as soon as it's available, or if at any point we become able to play it before then, we'll do that too. But that's less likely. I think that's going to do it for today's stream. We got a lot of stuff to do to get ready. So I think we're going to call it now. Thanks everyone so much for tuning in today. If you're not already following us, make sure you hit that follow button. Uh, check us. Oops. Check us out on all our socials. Let me hit you all up with some links after I switch to the scene. There we go. Yeah, if you're not already following us here, please do so, so you can catch all our Starfield content as it comes out. Check out our socials. Follow our YouTube for fun clips, and more. And yeah, we'll be back next week, Monday through Thursday. What's the plan? We're going to probably play a long hauler with kid stuff Thursday. In the stream. Yeah, you just caught it. You're good though. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that follow button so you catch us when we go live and you can see our character creation in real time.